Thank you very much. Well, I'm glad I ended up coming to Michigan. What a fantastic place. Go on. Yeah. I want to start by asking a question, like throwing a spanner in the works and saying, what if your action, well, asking you actually, what if your actions could prevent heroic action? Wouldn't that be fantastic? That's kind of counterproductive, isn't it? Because we're at a hero conference. And by the way, everyone watching live, because I don't think we've acknowledged them yet. So I'd give that. So think about this, all right? I know we all want to take heroic action and we want to think about, well, why are we here? We're going to learn about it. Let's take it. But I want to put this concept to you. Let's say there's 4 types of heroes. There's many in between. But over here we've got the bystander. And the bystander takes no action whatsoever. And then there's this other group of 3 who do take action. So a reactive hero, a responsive hero, and a proactive hero. So let me put that into context for you. A reactive hero is the one that in the minute, something's on fire, I'm going to jump in. So in they go, maybe they think, but very quickly, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to react and I'm going to do that thing. A responsive hero is somebody who's like, my life's not in immediate danger, I need to step up, I need to do something, I'll just bit of calculative, I'm okay, I'm going to do something now. And then the proactive hero. This is the one I really want to focus on today. This is the one that focuses on prevention. The one that says, if I take action, I can prevent other people risking their lives in these scenarios. And to keep it, I had an example, but I'm going to switch my example because yesterday Morgan showed us a film and talked about Ezra, who went into a burning trailer and saved a baby. So a lot of you who were here yesterday will still have that image in your mind. So let's look at those bystanders, the heroes actually. The bystander was that woman who was home, the neighbour, didn't respond, didn't do anything, even when the mother was screaming. The reactive one was Ezra. He's like, I've got to do something, I'm going to run in, I'm going to save that baby. And he did, so that's good news. Responsive, the one that, when he comes running out and he's got the baby and he doesn't know what to do. He's just out, he can't breathe. She's the one that responded. She grabs the baby, she grabs him, she makes sure everything's okay. Now I want to focus on proactive. This is where I want you guys to go. And proactive is about prevention. So what if we could do something and take some action that would prevent a trailer catching on fire? What if we could invent like fireproof coating, something like that? That trailers could be sprayed with so that the kitchen didn't catch fire. Now, I know most of you are thinking, yeah, that's all well and good. I don't know how to invent, fireproofing. And I get it. But I'm still just want to use that example so that you get the concept. Yeah? So let's look at proactive. It doesn't have to be that big. It doesn't have to be creating a new paint, okay? My proactive heroism is I inspire people. I know I can write, so I've written 2 books to help people to take action. I know I can do conferences, so I do conferences to inspire women to take action. I have a podcast because I know I can do that, and that inspires other people to take action. I run conferences and workshops and all sorts of things to inspire people to take action. By the way, I'm having a workshop today. Hope you join me. But it's so important that we don't look at this big picture and say, I can't do that. We've got to say, what are my gifts and how can I use my gifts to change the world? All of us have amazing gifts. We just don't recognise it. We just don't use it. We look at these great big heroic things and we think, I could never do that. But you can do it. You can use anything you've got. Kindness. Every single person in this audience can actually be kind. And that kindness has a ripple effect. If I be kind to this person, who knows what they will do and who knows what they will talk about to the next person. And this person, we used to say 6 degrees of separation, I think now it's about 2. If I'm kind to this person, maybe they know someone who can make this fireproofing paint. Does that make sense? We just got to take some action. But the way we do it, well, let me tell you, there's 5 things that stop people taking action. I want you to tell me if this is you. Self-doubt. Yeah, me too. Imposter syndrome. Me too. Not knowing where to start. Overwhelmed by the big picture. Fear. Fear of failure, criticism or rejection. And in some cases, fear of success. So if you get these 5 things, we've got this culture that doesn't talk about it. It's embarrassing. It's shameful to say, I'm afraid. Oh, I have self-doubt. We say, so what do we say? Well, I'm not that confident, actually. If I had the confidence, I'd probably do it, but someone else can do it and I'm not confident. So we kind of wrap it up in this socially acceptable shield of confidence. And then we get out of it. We say, well, I'm not that confident, therefore I don't have to do it. But the problem is we're focusing on the wrong thing. When we say I'm not that confident, we go to the big picture right over here. I'm not confident to make fireproofing paint. I'm not confident to speak on stage. I'm not confident to do all this stuff. And we're going for this great big thing. I want you to reframe confidence. Say, am I confident in my ability to take the next step? Yes. Am I confident in my ability to have a discussion? Yes. When we start looking at confidence as in tiny little micro steps and confidence in our ability rather than confidence in something we know nothing about yet, everything shifts for us. And so we can move through this and we can become confident. And when we are confident and we address confidence, we don't have to worry about all those things sitting underneath, because I can tell you from years of doing this, those 5 things exist for me every single day. We will never get past those 5 things. They sit there. But it's what we do on top of it and how we show up. And so how we move through this is we get our confidence cap. So, of course, it's metaphoric cap, So we put the metaphoric confidence cap on and we take a step. And you're probably thinking, yeah, that's so easy for you, Kerryn. And here we go again. Comparing, do you know what I mean? I make it look easy, but that's not for you. And that's not true. It is for every single person. When I say metaphoric cap, it's kind of like put my confidence cap on, take a courageous step and off I go. Because not everyone walks around with a confidence cap in their pocket. Well, okay, not everyone. I mean, some of us do, but, so let me put that on. Most people want to steal my cap. They really want to take my cap. You can't have it. So what does this stand for? I'll call it a confidence cap because it's so important. CAP. Cap. No. Courage, action, and practice. That's the only way to get confidence. Courage, action, and practice. And you heard yesterday so many speakers talk about practice. We have to practice. So we take courageous action and we practice it. And we take it over and over and over and over again, and we practice and practice and practice. And eventually we come out of that loop with unconscious competence. Does that make sense to everyone? It's not that hard. This is available to everybody. Every single person in this room can walk out of here and take the smallest action. And you don't have to have all the answers. And you don't have to create fireproofing for a trailer. You just have to stand up and be your best. I'll take this off because I think I'm better looking without it. But, now, and another thing I want to say is sometimes we think we're disconnected. Now, Jamie out there who's selling the coffee rescue coffee, please go buy some. I've got some here and I'm not getting paid and I wish I was, but... 2019, I had a workshop here and Jamie came in and she was like, well, I love selling coffee. I've got my coffee. I love it. But I also love rescuing animals. But I can't do both. It's just too hard. And in my workshop, she decided, no, I can do both. I can start giving a portion of this to animal rescue. And she teamed up with Joe Gatto, who you're going to see today, and created this coffee. So go buy some. But the point is, that's how simple it can be. That's how simple it can be to make a difference in the world and start being proactive and changing the world. Every single person in this room is absolutely magnificent and gifted. You've all got this. We think from our head, I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do that, and we get ourselves all muddled up. If we think from our hearts and just start giving and start shining and start being us and step into us authentically instead of wearing masks. And it's so painful and so energy sucking to walk around with a mask on saying, oh, I need to be this for this person and that for that person. Why can't we shine as ourselves? You imagine the globe, it's the earth, and all of us are little LEDs. At the minute we're walking around like, and all half turned out. We haven't got any batteries going because we don't want to shine. We're scared to shine. Like, why? What's going to happen if we shine? It's fantastic shining because it doesn't matter what you do. You just go be you. You just give yourself to the world. It's fantastic. You imagine the world and all of the lights turn on. Bam! Can you imagine that? Can you imagine the world we would live in? And I'm going to ask you this. What sort of world do you want to live in? We all complain about the world. We all say it's not working. We all say it's broken. But if each of us turns our light on and each of us shines us just like this, does our kindness, does our action, puts our piece of the puzzle in, eventually it's possible that we'll reach a tipping point for good. But not if we don't all step up. We don't wait for other people to do it. Let's do it ourselves because you guys are incredible. Absolutely bloody incredible. Join me on this hero's journey that is proactive heroism. Please come with me. Please, because I need you. If we can make a difference, why wouldn't we? Thank you.